Hey all. Okay. Boy, what a fiasco. So, I actually was going to stream earlier today, but I had everything set up originally with a new YouTube channel just for my DIY stuff. And I guess YouTube decided that a bot created that channel, and they disabled it, and I have to appeal all that now. I was that bot, so I disagree, and I'm a little miffed. And then I looked into it, and I realized that basically... hold on, I'm still getting myself set up here. I realized that what's like considered the official way to do this now, because I had created it with an alternate email address, and apparently that's a no-no at this point. Now you're supposed to create multiple channels under your main channel. I don't know how new that is, but it's new to me. That didn't used to be a thing. And so I did that. And then that channel just like got orphaned. so I'm just streaming to my main channel, because what the heck? Why not? Because I can't seem to get it together to have an alternate channel to stream this stuff to. On Twitch, I'm streaming to a new channel that's for my DIY stuff. Now, my desk is a bit cluttered here. This workbench is more for diagnostic and stuff now, and my assembly and like my soldering station and desoldering station and everything is actually over in the other room. So it's a bit crowded here because I had to reorganize a bit to be able to bring some of this stuff out here. But hopefully it'll work. A little jammed. We'll make it work. So, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. I purchased this Clacktronics build your own modular kit a long time ago, last year sometime, or even possibly late the year before, I forget. Have to look back. Basically just I just wanted to support the project. It's a really cool project, and I mean I have a gigantic modular synth that I built most of at this point, or at least half of. And so I didn't really have a need for this. This was just something like a really cool project that I wanted to support. And if you take a look at it, it comes basically as a book. And inside that book, the PCBs are actually part of the pages. So these tabs here, each one of these is kind of like a section header, and that's the PCB for the stuff that you'll build in that section. And at the end you can see there's a white tab all the way at the back here that says Enclosure. And I don't know if I think I have to go one at a time to get these to move over the bend here. Yeah. Oop, making a mess. But yeah, so you get to the back, and they have these cool kind of, I don't even know what to call it, like splatter pattern. Aluminum PCBs that you kind of break out and build two enclosures with. So you not only have everything, the faceplates, the PCBs for the modules, but you also have 2 enclosures. Now, I'm not going to be able to do all the steps for the enclosures, because that is where you're supposed to start, because I don't have an M3 tap tool. So that will be the one thing that I cannot proceed with until I pick up an M3 tap tool. But I can at least start assembling things, and we'll see. I figure I can build the enclosure pieces, and then I'll probably, for now, since I don't have the tap tool to mount the bus boards on the inside of the enclosures, I'll probably just get into building some of the modules. But the cool thing beyond the design, pardon me, the design of this thing, well, first of all, the circuits are open source, which is really cool. I'm sure they're available by now on GitHub. I haven't checked, but all the files should be, in theory, available. But not only that, there's it's just a beautifully designed thing, and then on top of that, all the literature inside of it sort of explains the circuits and gives you some insight on, to their design and why they are designed the way they are and how they work. And also, these interior covers are all hand printed, so every one of these is a different design, and I think they look great. It's beautiful work, very nicely done. So when I saw this, and I forget the price, it was something like 345 pounds or something. I don't know what that translated to in US dollars at the time, but you know, it was a bit of money, but I just wanted to support the project, so I bought one. But I haven't built it, so now it's time. And I figured, why not stream that? I don't really want to spend too much time getting political or anything on this channel, but let's just say that with the state of current affairs, it's been feeling important for me to connect with my peers in every way possible. Oh, I seem to have frozen on my stream manager here. Let's make sure that everything's still looking okay. Okay, it's all right from this end. I don't know what happened here. Let's close out. All right. Anyway, so let's open this stuff up and see what's going on with this kit. Make sure everything is actually working. Boy, that is laggy. Partner's working from home today. I can't help but wonder if maybe I've had problems in the past, because we essentially share the network in these situations, and there are sometimes large uploads and downloads happening. It can make it hard for me to have everything working as expected. But anyway, let's hope that stays up and everything is good. So let's take a look at what's inside the kit here. And how to organized. I think I'm gonna just kind of dump this out here. How's everybody doing out there? It is frigid here in Pennsylvania. I think we're up to a whole like 15 degrees today or something. I haven't checked recently, but okay. So obviously, if you're familiar with this kit, I think it's only available through Thonk in the UK. I love their kits. They always do a fantastic job in terms of organization and stuff. So there's this main bag here, and then inside of that is all this. So it's like all of the jacks and jack nuts are in a single bag there. We've got our power supply cables. Looks like about 8 10 pin and then 2 16 pin. And what else have we got? I just want to do something real quick. Oh, actually, you know what? Temperature is higher here at the moment. Looks like we got all the way up to 29. I'm surprised. I think maybe what I'll do... This is what I've done in the past, because the Twitch app, the stream manager, keeps crashing on me for some reason. It just hangs. It makes it kind of hard to feel like I'm monitoring the chat properly, so what I'm going to do instead, I think, is run it on my phone, and I might even go so far as to use cellular. Loop that is playing in the background, that is just some guitar bits. Oh, you know what? I forgot to, because there should be some randomized synth over that also, but whoop, no, not that. There we go, there's... this back. Well. Oh, that's why. There, now I should be good to go. Let's get back to what I was doing here. Alright, so hopefully that does better than my iPad was doing. It's just freezing all the time. Okay, so let's get back to taking a look at this kit. So let's see, these are some ICs, and it looks like some transistors as well. Yeah, 2N3904. Various ICs. I think this is, yep, Raspberry Pi Pico. So there's a one of the modules is a microcontroller type thing. We have knobs. We have pots of various types. Like 10 centimeters of wire. I'm not sure which that's for. But we got power inductor, nuts and washers. These look like the sockets for the ICs and possibly also the power headers. And this I potentially would need early on, so let's take a look. That's noisy. Yep, there's all our sockets and our headers. So, let's see there. It's basically everything that's in this bag here. This is 20 pounds off your next order. Okay. Alright, these look like various nuts and screws and standoffs. Resistors with a resistor guide as well. That's nice. This kit is, I mean, geared towards beginners, obviously. So it's cool that they have a lot of stuff in here to help explain the various parts and whatnot. This is all capacitors and diodes from the look of things. In fact, that's what it is labeled as there. So, okay, pretty straightforward. Yeah, all these circuits I think are pretty simple, so I wouldn't really expect too much complexity there. So we also have this build your own modular sticker, a USB-C jack, and it looks like an extension of some kind, like a micro USB to USB-C, potentially. And then another card card. Oh, I should be doing this to the camera, I guess. Huh? So USB-C, micro USB-C on the other side, and another card for identifying resistors. And then this, I remember being kind of impressed by this because I bought the kit, and then like a week or two later, maybe, another package came, and they had sent some part that was left out of the original. And I don't know if it's actually still in here, is it? Let's see, so. Okay, so yeah, so it was pretty cool that they followed up with something like that for a mistake that was made, apparently. So it's what it says is, we have sent you these diodes because you purchased the Clacktronics Build Your Own Modular project with a full parts kit. We have just discovered that some kits didn't have enough diodes required to complete the project. The kit requires another 4 diodes. Apologies for any inconvenience caused, and we hope that you enjoy building your own modular. So that was pretty classy, I felt. I've certainly gotten kits in the past that didn't have the right parts, and I just kind of had to figure it out. I mean, I have communicated in cases, and depending on the supplier, they have been pretty helpful. In fact, I will say every company that I've dealt with has been really helpful in that regard, with the exception of one. I don't like to name names, so I'm not going to tell those stories right now. But I had some parts issues with some of the kits, and was basically just sent links to purchase more, which was better than nothing. But I was a little surprised. Okay, so, well, let's see what this enclosure is all about. I think for this, the only thing I would really need, now, what I'll be doing with each of the modules as I get into it is, breaking out the parts, because they have a bill of materials for each of the modules in there, so I can break that out and, check that I have all the parts, etc., etc. Again, I don't think I've ever had an issue with missing parts in a font kit. And as you can see, they're pretty diligent. I mean, they corrected their own error in the case of how these kits went out. So, but yeah. So let's see. Let's take a look at these enclosure boards. See what we can do about breaking them out and getting them assembled. Hopefully I don't cut myself and bleed all over the place. Because aluminum can be sharp. But I will be careful. So, LFO. And here's the enclosure. So I am, I guess, going to just break these out. So basically there are 2 enclosures. I don't know that I fully understand the way these angled supports are supposed to work, but I'll figure that out hopefully. So we'll take those out. Close that back up. Apparently, the passive mults in the system were added kind of as an afterthought, so they are back here in the enclosure section. So now I don't know. I probably should have reached out to Clacktronics. I don't know if there are any concerns with me like reading out the contents of the book on a stream, considering it's their material, and there is like educational stuff in here. Maybe after today's stream I'll reach out and find out thoughts from them on that, so that what I would like to do is I would like to be able to read you all of the instructional stuff in here when it comes to the explanations for how the circuits are built and stuff. And that, for the enclosure, who cares? It's not that important. It's just about how you assemble the thing. But for the circuits, there's more to it than that. And there's explanations for how the circuits work and the different components, why the different components were chosen and stuff. So that to me seems worth being able to share, but I'm not sure on the status of that. I know that there are requests not to reproduce the material. It's kind of a different matter though, so yeah. Anyway. So, I'm trying to decide best way to break these off without injuring anything here. Oh, okay, they bend pretty easily. My hands are pretty calloused, I'm probably okay. Would like to shave some of this stuff down though. If you can see, there's some burrs kind of sticking out there from the connecting pieces. It'd be worth cleaning that up probably. Oop. Looks like I'm gonna have to be careful here. Doesn't stress. Maybe this side is the better place to work from. So I'm just I ended up, because this was flexing a little bit too much for my tastes when I was bending the other piece. So I just gripped it here and worked from there. But yeah, I might want to sand some of this stuff down because there's these little nibs here that could catch. I'll be sad if I get stabbed by my modular case. It's just garbage there. If you're watching out there, do say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. I always see viewer counts in the stream manager, but then no one talks, so I can never tell if those numbers are actually accurate, if the people are really here or not. So if you're out there, say hi. I appreciate knowing that real people are actually out there watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bend out these rails here carefully. Okay. So I think this back panel is intended to remain solid, but it does need to be tapped out where these holes are here. So that outline, which I can't tell if you can see on camera. Yeah, you can just barely see that. That outline there, that rectangle, is where the bus board will go once that's all assembled. So there's two rails here, essentially. And I'll have to pick up a M3 tap tool so that I can actually screw things into these rails. Right now they're just unthreaded holes, which won't help me too much. Really do like that sort of splatter design that they have on these panels. It's tempting to keep even the scrap because it's so pretty. I don't know that I should, though. I have enough scrap around here. Okay, I might need a second pair of needle nose. 1 second. Tools around here, only a shortage of cleanliness and organization. So, let's say maybe I'll use these bigger guys for this. That's the entirety of one enclosure, right? Okay, so let's see how this works. I know these guys are optional, so I'll move them out for the moment. So I believe, let's see what the instructions say. So to build the case, first take the cheeks, 7 and 8, which are these guys. Keep the pattern facing outward and put in one under rail support, keeping the silver strip upward towards the rail will towards where the rail will go. Okay. So I guess we're going like that. Essentially. Okay. A small spot, it's pretty hard to see, that is a little bit wider where the screw gets driven in there to hold that. So make sure it is held in the slot and not away from it, as the screw will veer off to the side because it is guided by both the slot in the rail support and the slot in the cheek. When screwing the parts into the cheeks, align the slot's hole with the hole in the board being fitted. It is hard to show in an image, but the slots have a slightly wider hole notch where the screw has to fit in. The part has to be in the slot before the screw goes in, otherwise it may not align. If you are struggling with what this means, look on the Build Your Own Modular website. No, I'm not struggling, I understand it. So, let's see. Then place the rail, strip 3 or 4, in and orient it in towards the 2 shiny strips. Touch right. So we're going to be soldering those together, but those have to touch. So that, oh, okay, so that can't face outward then. I see. Okay. Interesting. Screw them in at each end, ensuring the rail is in the slot before putting the screw in. Repeat this for the opposing rail, so you have the 2 cheeks and the 2 rails and the rail supports fitted. Okay. I need to figure out which screws get used for this. Assuming they're M3 screws, but let's see what's in here. This would be a good time for me to... Let's move this guy. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of the parts under the desk here. Move this out of the way. Screw tray will work well to hold these for now. Gotta get these guys out of the way though. These are from my mixer, my console I should say. So we'll keep them separated. So stick them. That's everything in there? Yeah. Okay. So... specify which screws, but I'm guessing, let's see, based on size. Maybe they're going to be the smaller ones, but I think maybe so. An M3 screw would be too big for what's going on here. Let's just check. Yeah. I don't know what size these itty bitty ones are, but oh, those aren't Phillips. Okay, let's see how that fits. Not too small. Where's that? Yeah, it locks in pretty good, actually. Okay. as good as it's gonna get, I think. Guess that's where the soldering comes in, I suppose. But not too bad. And those guys look like they'll be close enough to solder, so that's good. Yeah. All right. Let's get the other side worked in. So. I guess I should probably put them both in place. Oh, I see. That one can kind of slide through. That's a smart design. That way you can't back yourself into a corner where you actually can't get one side in or something because you just slide it in place no matter what. That's good. looks too large. Yeah, that'll fit. Sure if it was going to, but it's okay. All right, so that's a good start. Now, I probably want to clamp these guys a little bit before I solder them. This one especially. Have around in terms of clamps, like these little ones, but I don't think they're gonna cut it. Maybe. Can they go wide enough? Oh, maybe they can. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so now we gotta do a little soldering. So I might need to get a little creative with how I do this. And I have to clean some space here, I think, too. So now the idea is, and I'll just read this part real quick. So now you should solder the rail onto the rail support. This creates very good rigidity for the case and also makes a strong support for the modules. Put something under the rail to push it into the rail support so that the two silver strips touch. I'm choosing to use a clamp for that. Same idea though. Then use a soldering iron and lots of solder to tack the two strips together. Try to heat both strips with the iron simultaneously and for a while longer than you might with regular soldering before adding solder. The aluminum will absorb a lot of the heat, so prolonged heating will warm it up. Try not to burn yourself on the aluminum. Feed in as much solder as possible when tacking and make sure it flows onto the strips. If you have a low power iron like a 25 watt one, you may struggle to do more than a little blob. That is fine, just tack a number of them along the strip, making sure they are tight together before soldering. If you are lucky enough to have a powerful iron, still tack a few spots first, then flow it along the entire strip. So I'm going to use these sort of weighted clamp guys that I have here to hold the case steady. You're probably not going to be able to, well, I guess I'll pull all this maybe into the main view here. Yeah, I'm working, this is very cramped working space. I have like in the other room I have a whole wall, like a workbench that just runs along the whole wall that has soldering and desoldering and a microscope, like a binocular microscope and everything. It's a little dicey working in such cramped quarters here, but I'll make it work. let's place the book aside for the moment. Seems good. These still that need a little love. This can set aside for now, or maybe even put that there. Drop this guy back in there for now. All this over. I do not currently have a USB power brick to plug this magnifying light into, but that's okay. What are you seeing? Okay, so if yeah, you're not really going to be able to see what I'm doing here. I'll have to show it to you when I'm done, because it's just the way everything's angled. It's not really going to work. But I'll lean it back so you can kind of see. So I have those orange spots are the clamp that I'm using to hold everything together. I think I'm going to move it down a little bit so it's more centralized, although that does start to separate as soon as I do that, so never mind. Okay. I'm going to tighten these guys down so that they're gripping that pretty well. And I would love to have this light available, because the top of the case is casting a shadow, but there we go. Actually, that works. All right. Let's take a look. See what we can do here. Clean the solder tip. Now, I admittedly am using leaded solder, and normally I would have my fume extractor right next to me here, but I don't have that at the moment since I'm working in this sort of makeshift setup. So hopefully these fumes aren't too gnarly. I can't even tell. See if I can heat this up enough for it to basically not be messy. It really is acting as quite a heat sink. It's I accidentally melted a blob of solder on there, and now it's just like tacked on. Can't even, I'm having trouble melting it again because the aluminum's absorbing so much of the iron's heat. Well, the cleanest. Does look like it should work. I'm basically just tacking a few spots. Because it does take quite a while to warm it enough to melt anything. I have my iron set at 750 right now. I could go higher. Don't really want to. That's the temperature I use kind of all the time for everything, and it works pretty well, but this is a special case. This is more like welding than soldering, really. Alright. I don't know if those actually joined anything. It seems like they did, because it's no longer bowing when I take the clamp off, so that's good. Oops. Aw, bummer. Let me pick up the piece of the clamp that fell apart and dropped off. These are really cheap clamps. I don't remember what they came with, but they are not the most robust. They are helpful to have around, and I keep them for that reason, but they kind of fall apart easily. There we go. Okay, so let's move this support in further to the spots that I've already soldered. Yeah, it's cool to the touch now. It is connected. Let me just press this section together. Now we'll work on this a little bit, and then we'll flip it, do the other side, and we'll attach the base. There for a minute and see what happens in terms of this email. Call that good. Hopefully, once that cools for a second, I'll test it and see if I actually achieved anything here. Oops. Okay, yeah. So this is probably going to be hard to see on the camera. Not sure, but you can kind of see it. I essentially just there, and there. I just did some pretty rough blobs and tacked the two strips together. I mean, they are bound. It looks pretty messy. I was really hoping to be able to do a better job. Actually, that side, I'm not even sure if those are connected. This side definitely is. Okay, I might have to redo those then. All right. I'm too impatient for this sort of thing, because I think the idea is probably that you kind of run along the whole length and add in as you go, and just kind of like almost just like a welded bead along the whole thing. But given how this is going, it isn't going to be the easiest. Without it all just being cold solder joints, basically. probably should have switched out for a wider tip too. I have a very narrow tip on the soldering iron at the moment, which is usually great for small electronics, but not necessarily great for soldering a case edge. I mean, okay. That does make it significantly sturdier, so okay. Let's do the other side as best I can. Now, this side isn't bowing as much, so I probably will just stick the clamp in the center and call it a day. So same thing again, opposite side. Sorry the view isn't better for this. It's kind of hard because you can only see what's directly above it, and I'm soldering directly below that panel, so it's blocking your view. You, if you're out there, to say hi in the chat. Always have these mysterious silent viewers. I think these sorts of things are a lot more fun if we interact. Okay. Did about 6 beads there. That should be good enough, I imagine. Let's take a look. Did they actually even connect? No, they didn't. Oh dear. didn't get that hot enough. Okay. These are my most masterful cold solder joints ever. I'm not even going to put in those clamps this time. I just want to see if I can warm this a little bit and get them binding. Tell what the ideal temperature would be to work at for this, because this is a different kind of use case than I'm accustomed to with this soldering iron and this temperature setting. Yep, okay. Alright, so that time, again, a little bit hard to see, but I basically reflowed those 6 blobs that I put in there. Let's see, is it 6? Yeah, 6. And now we are solid. So now we can look at putting the back panel on the case. This out of the way. This is too much of a cluttered way to work. I don't approve. Oops. Knocking things over. There. So get that out of the way. Put this back. So I believe then this will go here. It's going to have to flex out a little bit to get the other side in, I guess. Probably should read the instructions before doing this, but you know. Sometimes you just take some risks. Yeah, that's where I should sit. It's pretty nice looking. A little wobbly, but not bad for a simple kit like this. Alright, so let's get the book back. Check the next set of instructions. So finally, add the bottom panel. It screws in the same way as the rails. You can flex the side sheets to make it fit. You can put the pattern up or down, it doesn't matter. I like it up so I can see the pattern at the bottom of the case. Use a bit of sandpaper to make any sharp edges a bit nicer to touch, as the aluminum cutout can feel a bit sharp. Well, so let's get those screws worked in. I guess we'll build the other one. Now these, I guess, oh, so maybe this was supposed to go, wait, how does that work? Is it the other way around? Is it like that? I don't know what these overlay with. It's like anything that's gonna sit there. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how. So this is supposed to be like an angled support. But I'm struggling to understand what it's supposed to align with for that to work. I mean, kind of do those two, but that's not really gonna do much. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. Oh. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. So in theory, it maybe goes through there and there to hold the thing up at an angle. That makes sense, I think. But yeah, I'll have to figure out how that would get held in place. Alright, so, knock it off. Also said something about feet, but I'm not aware of anywhere that there would be feet, so I don't know how that works. Alright, so do I want to try to attach the angle bracket thing? I do like that idea. I like when my cases can sit at an angle. Shot. Why not? Try it out. A little south of the center of the camera here. I gotta tuck in a little bit. Alright. So I think figure out, I think this probably connects with an M3 screw and then a nut on the other side maybe. Put that in but not tighten it super tight. And then I need to figure out, hopefully I'm not using parts that are needed for other stuff, because then I'll have to just undo this if so. might need to be... I might need to thread that. Okay. Well, that's... I'm gonna not do that for now, then. But, I mean, I guess I could tighten this down as if I'm going to do that later, right? Not a terrible idea. Yeah, I mean, it still holds it in place anyway. Okay. Fair enough. And I can kind of change the angle. Actually, let me back that out just a little so that I can reposition that. I think that is more what I want from it. Yeah, something like that. Well, now it moved. There we go. It seems about right. Let's see. Yeah, just about. Okay, so let's do the other side. Oh yeah, see, that's confusing because now this is... Screw first, because that one's more obvious in terms of what the expectation is for placement. Expectation. I feel like I can't talk to it. Once I can tap the rails. See how that goes. Okay, needs a little bit of... Oh, weird. It's like taller on the one side than the other. So wait, what's the best solution? I think this side needs to be backed off a little. That it's looser. Okay, yeah, then we do that. Okay. Alright. There we have it. It is an enclosure with little feet. It's pretty cool. Bus board goes in here. Alright. I know it's not exciting, but I guess I build the other one now. Because there are two. Get that one out of the way. Hopefully the second one can go a little faster, because that was pretty sluggish. What can I say? I take my time. I don't like rushing with these sorts of things, but can start to feel like maybe I should go a little faster, especially with an audience. Speaking of, I still have my silent mystery viewers. Hope you're all well out there. Hope you're allowed to speak. Just choosing not to. Should I race myself this time and see if I can build it like twice as fast as the last one? Actually, I would hope for even more than twice as fast because I was pretty slow on the last one. Excuse me. All right, so. Seated on the tip of the screwdriver one-handed is not the easiest thing. There we go. Oh, I had it. There. Alright, good enough. I think. Hey. Why is this so hard? Stop it. Stay put. Okay. guess that's secured. Trying to deal with too many things at once here. There we go. Okay. And then one more. On this side anyway. I think actually the smaller bit might have fit these screws a little bit better. This one jumps more. When it does that, because I'm always afraid it's going to strip the screw. Alright. One side. Ooh, weird. It's like pulling everything in. Alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. So then, strip goes in that direction. Swapping the bits again and see if this one does indeed fit better. Oops. It might. Unless the screw falls off. Maybe not. Let's give it one shot at least. Yeah, it does. It doesn't jump the way the other bit does. Okay. Surprised I haven't gotten bored of this guitar loop yet. Actually recorded it last week when I was gonna stream. Didn't end up streaming though. For the various aforementioned problems. Went to stream to YouTube, didn't have permission because I needed to wait 24 hours. 24 hours was Saturday, so I waited, but by the time I could stream. Because I didn't end up having any opportunity to do a stream over the weekend. Just too much family stuff going on. Plus, I've been under the weather. Today's my first day actually feeling like I've rejoined the land of the living in like 3 days. But yeah, then when I finally went to stream today, account was disabled, so that's real annoying. You would think that just because I created it with an email address that was through my own domain, which I'm starting to do more of now. In fact, I'm moving everything as much as possible off of Gmail and any other service that's going to be just kind of scanning and monitoring my inbox. I just don't really feel like I need that in my life, especially since I'm capable of hosting my own email. So moving everything over to my own hosts. I would not be super surprised if a day came when, because I've seen evidence of this already, but like I wouldn't be super surprised if a day came when anything that wasn't one of the, gigantic hosts like Gmail and all these large corporate email hosts was considered invalid and not actually a valid host. Because I have seen situations where I've not been able to get my email through because of the host that it came from, but it only happened once, I think, and there may have been other factors involved. I don't remember anymore because it was a bit ago, but I do know that I just had an account disabled, which was legitimately created with a legitimate email address. It just happened to share the same phone number with my main YouTube account, and I didn't realize that was against the rules, but apparently that's against the rules. And so yeah, disabled. But the bot part is the part that bothers me. It's like, wait, that must just be a generic message, but I mean, come on. Why would that imply that it was created by a bot? I mean, it's a legitimate domain, truckbeats.com, registered in my name. I mean, obviously all this stuff's automated, but hopefully the appeals process will help somehow. I don't really know what the outcome will be, because I imagine they'll say, yeah, you can't do that. You can only have one account per user, per person kind of thing, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's all so strange. Because honestly, I just need additional channels because I don't want to stream everything. I mean, that's the whole thing, is like you can't, it's not helpful for YouTube for me to broadcast this content under a channel that's dedicated to different content. So I don't know why they wouldn't make it a little bit more friendly and a little bit easier to create I mean, I get, you could argue that the channel creation process is friendly and easy because it's just like a pop-up, but for me to feel that way, it would have had to have worked. Instead, I have an orphan channel in the middle of nowhere that I can't access. It lives, it's out there, I can search for it and find it, but it's not associated to my account at all. So yeah, and that one, I don't have enough subscribers to get actual help from YouTube, so I just had to post to the forum and just hope that someone with any ability to do anything on the back end can actually fix whatever data structure broke there for that to get orphaned like that. But I mean, all because an image upload failed? Like, I really don't get it. It seems like a very fragile API if that can happen so easily. But, and I wouldn't care so much, but truck.diy was the handle that I was trying to use originally, and that's the one that got disabled. And just because people out there in the world build their own trucks, there's a lot of variants of that handle that just aren't available because there are like DIY truck YouTubes. So the fact that I managed to get that one and then it got disabled is kind of a bummer. I'm hoping they can just move the account under a brand channel and we're good as new, but I don't really know. Let's see what happens. That took up like my whole morning this morning. This stream was supposed to happen much earlier, and I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot further than just getting these enclosures built because it's already after 3 o'clock and I have a child getting off of school in not all that long. I don't know if any of these are anything but cold solder joints. Are they all cold solder joints? Yeah, sure are. Great. Okay. Let me try that again. Yeah, I think maybe I should raise the temperature of the iron for this one, because this is definitely an unusual application, and seem to be working too well at 750, so let's see what we can do. Can I go higher? Yeah. I think so. I thought so. Okay. It says adjust. Oh. Sure. Soldering iron has all of 2 buttons on it, and I can't figure out how to change the temperature. What's wrong with me? Did I set it too high? That seems to be having the opposite effect of what I'm expecting. It's like starting at that temperature and then sinking back down. I'm confused. Alright, well, we seem to be stuck at 750. I don't think that's the hottest this iron goes, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I never change the temperature of this iron, so that's why I don't really know how, but I thought it was a simpler process than that. Okay, there we go. I was doing it backwards apparently. Let's try, yeah, we're gonna go with something hotter for these joints because this is just silly. Seems to work a little better. Alright, couple blobs, should be more or less good. I don't know, they separated again. Alright, you know what, I think that's just gonna have to be okay. I don't really feel like doing this all day. I would like one of them to work though, at least. Alright. Maybe I'm just being too impatient. Let's see what I can do. Just hold it and melt some solder. Oh, I just realized I haven't checked the wood stove in like 2-3 hours. Probably means it's on the verge of burning out. That's true. We'll say 29 degrees feels downright balmy compared to the below zero temps we've had over the past couple of days. So I'm not as worried about that stove, but if I can increase the heat on this thing and it is doing worse. I don't know why. Now it's just slowly burning the tip. either did the trick or it didn't. And I'm not going to worry anymore about it on that side. It's very warm. And, I mean, it adds support, but it's definitely not attached the way I would expect. So it is what it is. Let's try some on the other side, and then can add the base plate and call it a day. Yeah, so I didn't know how far I was going to get with this today. I thought I'd get a little further than just the enclosures. Apologize if this has not been the most exciting stream in the world, but you do what you can. I will say, I guess it is an indication that you're doing something you love to do, though, when time passes as fast as it does these days. I feel like my daughter leaves for school, and I do about 2 things, and then she's home again. And I'm busy the whole time. But it just goes so fast, because this is the kind of stuff I'm doing all day these days. The other day she left for school. I worked on a mix in the morning, and then I worked on a video edit in the afternoon. I felt like I had barely gotten anywhere on either one. I mean, not really. Like, I got stuff accomplished on both, but I was amazed at how fast the day goes. Alright, let's get this back down to 750 where it normally would be. Hopefully that round actually connected some things. I don't think I've ever done such a bad job soldering something. No, that time it worked. But yeah, it's just a couple blobs. Alright, but it's rigid. And those little solder blobs don't look fantastic, but they work. Okay, so let's get the platform out of here. Get the solder untangled. Alright. So let's finish building. First. Small screws. I see one more. I should have two more. Where's the other one? Am I short? Oh, there's the other one. Okay. That is one thing when a kit really only has like the exact number of parts that you need and one goes missing. That's always a little bit of a nail biter. I still don't really understand how this is supposed to work, because the corner holes that this thread into, I keep forgetting to be centered on the camera up there, sorry. The corner holes this thread into, this one's here because these are like, they're the same part, just flipped. I don't know, like how would, you know, like you need, it's gotta be on the same side, otherwise how's it gonna be a symmetrical stand? I'm not really sure I understand that. Either I'm missing something or the design maybe looked that aspect. I'm not really sure which, but all right, so let's see. We set that, let's get it balanced. So these are sitting the right way. Okay, again, this one's a little short. So let me fix that. Okay. Seems like a good placement right there. Okay. That's good and sturdy. All right, so, well, it's not everything I had hoped that I would have to show for the stream today, but there are 2 enclosures, which is a start for sure. There we go. Does look like I could maybe even out the angle brackets so that they are sitting at the same level, because they're not exactly the same right now. So let me try to do that real quick. So this would be, back this out. Okay, let's sit it there. And put it back. That looks pretty even, so let's just get the other one to match now. Uh-oh, did it move? What happened? Oh no, it's just because the front's off the table, so I gotta do it with it all. And that one moved. seems right. Let's see how that compares to this one now, because this one moved around on me a little bit. Nope, they're still good, I think. All right. So that's cool. So I've got, I mean, you know, if this was your first modular and you're building all this for the first time, that's a pretty cool little setup to have. These angled cases. I'm into it. I like it. Yeah, I still haven't checked. I need to read what the next steps are for the bus boards, and because I think it runs off a single power supply unless there's 2 bricks in here. I don't think there are. I think it says US 12 volt. I think it's a single supply. Yeah. So it comes with a single power supply, so there must be a way that the 2 bus boards get wired together to accept that one power source. And what is the okay, and it's a barrel connector, so I'll have to figure out what the deal is with that. But all right, where are we at stream time wise and everything? Yeah, this is almost 2 hours exactly, which is where I tend to end my streams a lot of the time. So, I mean, this is a really good start. We've got the enclosures built. I do need to get an M3 tap tool so that I can finish, you know, everything that's needed for these cases, because I have to screw these bus boards in, and without a tap tool I'm not really going to be able to do that. So and same with the modules into the rails. So I'll try to have one of those procured for next time. And yeah, I guess next time we'll start on the bus boards, and those shouldn't take too long. It's a lot of solder points, but nothing complicated otherwise. And then from there we can start working on the actual modules, and I'll have to take a look at the book again and see which order they go through. And I will also reach out to Clacktronics and see if there is any concern with me kind of going through the written material on the stream. Because if not, then you can benefit from the rather well-organized writing and stuff in the books that explain the circuits, because I think that's very helpful stuff. So, all right. So thanks for hanging with me today. And for the next stream, because I don't know who's watching from where, since I'm using Restream at the moment to multi-stream. But if you are watching on YouTube, be aware that the follow-up stream for this will not be on this account unless all else fails. I will be trying to use one of the 2 channels that I created for this purpose. It's either going to be truck.diy, similar to the Twitch handle, which is truck_DIY, or it will be truck.builds, BUILDS. And I'm not sure which of those is going to be approved and working by the time I stream next for this. I am going to do some other types of streams this week, but I probably won't get back to the DIY stuff until at least Friday. possibly not until, again, next Monday. I have to see. I'm still figuring out what my streaming schedule is going to be. I'm kind of taking a multi-pronged approach here. So I'm going to be doing composition streams and like mixing and stuff on my truck music channels. So that will be multi-streamed to at least Twitch and YouTube under just my regular truck channels, which on YouTube is where this is being streamed at the moment. Or I will be doing DIY streams like this one, which will be streamed to my DIY accounts. And then I'm also going to be doing some streams with like live digital painting stuff and working on my graphic novel and things. So those are on totally separate accounts, because I don't like to assume that the people who are into the music streams are going to want to watch me paint for 3 hours. So and same with the DIY content. So I separate them all. I will put notes in the various channels about the sort of sister channels or whatever you want to call them, and you should be able to find them pretty easily from the channel descriptions. But just be aware that if you're watching this on YouTube right now, this isn't going to be the place for these DIY streams in the end. They will be relocated, and that's okay. Yeah, but I wanted to multi-stream today. I didn't want to just do Twitch, because on Twitch this is a brand new account, and I mean it will be on YouTube as well, but I feel like it reaches a different audience on YouTube, so I wasn't as worried about a brand new account on YouTube, whereas Twitch, I think it takes quite a while to get traction on Twitch. So yeah, anyway, appreciate you all for watching. Maybe next time some folks can jump in the chat. It is always appreciated when I know you're actually out there and engaging. But I also appreciate the people watching. So, alright, I'm gonna sign off for now. And I will see you for the continuation of this build either later in the week or early next week. Possibly sooner if I get the itch, but it's hard to say. Alrighty, folks. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.